3, 2, talk. Hello, CrossFit Fortem community. We are back with another episode of Fortem Talk. This one is a very special edition. We have Coach Aidan here today.
Aidan Guerrero.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Insert round of applause.
Let's go.
So today's episode is literally going to be a meet and greet. So we just want to get to know Coach Aidan, his journey into CrossFit, how he landed at CrossFit Fortem, and what shapes the way he coaches members of our community today. So we're going to deep dive.
I think this is cool because you're a really big part of what we do at Fortem. Take a big load, and we're super thankful for you and all that you do for us. So it'd be good for everyone to get to know you that doesn't already know you.
Yeah, there we go. Let's shake off the mystery.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to start with some kind of rapid fire questions. They don't have to be crazy off the cuff one word answers, but pretty quick. Okay. All right, let's get a little bit of hustle to this. Okay. All right, so here we go. Let's start off. How old are you?
I am 32.
32. All right. In the golden years, prime fitness years. What city were you born in?
I was born in Fontana, California.
All right, cool. Let's go. What sports or activities did you do as a kid?
Oh, that's a good one. I played soccer, ASO, and club. I played basketball for elementary school and intermediate school. And then I played high school football. And then post-high school, I went back to soccer. I did a little bit of trying out for Los Dos, which is the Galaxy B club team.
Wow.
And then I did Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu.
Oh, nice. I tried Jiu-Jitsu one time. It was fun.
Oh, it's still, try it. Try it again. It's really fun.
I'll go against you.
Oh, sir, you don't want this.
That would not end well for Josh. All right.
No.
Let's go. When you were a kid growing up, when did you start wearing glasses?
Oh, dude, probably since birth. I don't remember.
Okay.
Out the womb.
So let's imagine Aidan, no beard, but with the glasses. What was your ideal summer day?
Oh, let's go. Wake up, put a tank top on, go to the fridge, get some milk, get some cereal, maybe like Raisin Bran Crunch or like Captain Crunch, okay?
Go Captain Crunch.
I get like a giant bowl. If people see me at 6 a.m., just imagine the oatmeal bowl I have, but like filled to the brim with like Captain Crunch or some type of cereal, all right? Lay on the couch, put on Boy Meets World.
Yes.
Boy Meets World.
All right? Watch it, go skate, and then just don't come back home until it's like dark.
Oh, you're a skater?
Yeah, grew up skateboarding, so
Nice.
well, I guess I should have added that too. But
Flatland or?
oh no, flatland, yeah, streets only. Yeah, cannot do the ramps, you know.
Yeah, I was so scared of a vert ramp when I was a kid. Terrified. Okay, what's the farthest place you've traveled to?
Oh, this one's so lame. New York City, and haven't gone abroad the ocean, so New York. It's the best
Nice.
answer I can do. Sorry.
Pretty far away.
East Coast. It is far. America's just huge. All right. Let's go fitness question. If you had to include one movement in every single workout forever, what would it be?
Oh my
I know
gosh, this is. Oh, one's hard. I want to say rowing.
I knew
Were you
it.
gonna guess that?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. King of the rower. What's something you can cook that you're proud of?
Oh, I'm gonna give you two things.
This man's a cook. Follow him
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yeah.
This man's a cook.
Let's see the prize dish.
Not really. It's Carol, and then Carol just gives me the spatula, and then it makes me look like I'm gonna cook. But two things: albondigas, which is like a Mexican meatball stew,
Oh, yeah.
and then lasagna. And both of those were taught to me by my dad. So keep those
Nice.
to my heart. You know.
Italian and Mexican.
Yeah.
That's my heritage right there. Both of those.
Let's go.
All right. What movement makes you question your life choices in the middle of a workout? Like just the one that gets you every time.
Do you know?
Bar muscle ups.
Correct. Bar muscle ups. I hate bar muscle ups.
Oh, man.
But I made it a goal of mine to ever see a bar muscle up workout. I don't skip it ever again.
We don't let you, but
That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah,
That's
Josh
good
doesn't let me
principle.
either. So
We're
I
doing
like
it today.
Yeah, today. Special day. All right. Best and worst song to come on during a workout.
any Drake song is the best song to come on to. Soft, hype, doesn't matter. Sad, I love it. And then worst, any country song. I can't I mean, I can do soft Drake, but I can't do like a soft, like slow guitar, you know, so any country.
Does Josh pull the country out mid-workout?
No, he's never done that, thank God.
Okay.
So
He's going to do that one day just to troll you. Now he knows your
Now I know.
weakness.
Joyce would.
Oh, Joyce probably would, yeah.
All right. What's something that's the most relaxing to you?
Ooh, super basic, but eating dinner with Carol on the couch and then like watching one of our shows.
Nice.
Doesn't matter what the show is, just watching a show with Carol at nighttime.
You can get some brownie points for that one.
I mean,
You got to
that's a
rack them
point.
up, man.
That's a point right there.
Rack them up where you can. All right. What's the most stressful opposite end of the spectrum?
I will say when you're watching like a member try to learn a new skill and then they get frustrated and they give up too soon. And then you just want to them like reel them back in, but you don't want them to get so frustrated that it like ruins their whole day. So that's like the most stressful. Like how much do I push?
Yeah.
How much do I kind of back off a little bit?
It's like coaching psychology.
Yes.
Overlap.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. What personal accomplishment do you wish you could bring up all the time? Like something you're super proud of, but you feel like a little cocky if you just throw it out there all the time.
Well, I will say this one thing. Anytime I beat Josh in a workout, okay? But for sure, it's 333 beating Josh by like 5 to 10 minutes. All right?
Yeah.
If I can bring that up, even like a random non-CrossFit person, I'll bring it up, but that's kind of weird.
But you'll never beat me on it again.
We could try.
Okay. We'll have to see about that.
Next week.
All right.
We'll report back on that.
You might beat me.
What's your least favorite healthy food? Like it's good for you, it's great, recommend it to people you coach for nutrition, but you're not about it.
Oh, cucumbers. I do not. I like cucumbers, but like they're just they're overrated and they're hyped up that I just can't get it. Like in sushi, in hummus, I'm like, dude, we could do something better than this. Okay, so cucumbers.
They're pretty bland. You kind of have to spice them up.
Correct.
Okay, we're getting there. Almost through these. What would surprise people about your daily routine?
I think people will be surprised on how much I really love oatmeal and how like for like 10 years of my life, the routine has been oatmeal for breakfast nonstop.
Dang.
So like that's probably what surprises people. Like they probably say, hey, can you have something else? And no, I would literally miss oatmeal if I miss it. Like today I didn't eat oatmeal and I already miss it. So that's the one thing.
Pops into my head is like, on a farm when they have those like farm stores of giant piles of corn and Aidan just like diving into a pile of oatmeal. All right. Okay. The very last one here. Weightlifting, monostructural, or gymnastics? Take your pick. What's the GOAT?
Weightlifting for sure. Yeah. Even though I would say I'm better at not gymnastics. Sorry, monostructural movements. Weightlifting is just so much more fun.
For sure.
Pure weightlifting though, not like the way I like it.
Oh no, yeah, no. I need to pull up a camping chair, hit like 2 snatches, and then go to sleep, and then wake up for my next set. Like,
Rest 5
rest
minutes
5
between sets.
Correct. Yeah. No EMOMs, no after metcons, no bike sprints. Just let me rest for like 5 minutes.
There we go. I like it. All right, man. That was cool. I think we got some fun stuff out of that. Now we're going origin story. We're going back to the beginning. Okay. So let's give people kind of a more detailed dive into your experience with CrossFit, what kind of shaped your training, all that stuff. And we're going to start with what was your relationship with fitness growing up and in early adulthood? Is there anything that kind of defined your journey of movement, training, health, and what kind of led you to see CrossFit as valuable?
What I'd probably say is what I did fitness-wise growing up, like what I had to do was anything I had to do was for sports. So like if I had to do sprints or get really good at cardiovascular fitness, I would just perform that. Whether that's football, soccer, jiu-jitsu, right? Anything that required me to get better for the sport I was playing was going to be involved in my life. But what most people don't know, the thing that shaped my fitness and health journey was after high school, I kept eating like if I was playing high school football, okay? And it got me all the way up to like 255 pounds. So
That's crazy.
I was pretty big, and I'm pretty sure Carol has some old pictures of me, which I'll probably post on Instagram after this goes live that you guys can see how I looked like. But
Driver's license photo.
no, that was sophomore year. That was well, now it's like
But you look way different.
A good picture of my driver's license. But yeah, so I gained 255 pounds, right? And I became unhappy. Like I knew I had to make a change, but I didn't know where to start.
Yeah.
And then when I went to Millennia, which was in Rancho, they were like, hey, diet, all these things. And I eventually found a book called The Dolce Diet, which is like the most simplest food of all time, but you basically eat whole foods. And I went on the very opposite end of that. I went way too crazy and I lost a bunch of weight. I got to my lowest was like 155 pounds. So I lost 100 pounds of body weight. And then honestly, I was one day watching ESPN and Carol bet me, hey, I bet you can't do that event on the CrossFit Games. And I was like, all right, well, bet. That's just my toxic trait. Like I can do anything I want when I can't. But so she bet me. And then literally from that day forward, I looked up like what people eat in CrossFit, how do people train in CrossFit, and then didn't go into a CrossFit gym, but did everything at 24-hour fitness in the shadows, pretending I was doing CrossFit, but not because I was still kind of embarrassed of doing CrossFit, you know?
Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that about the weight gain post high school and everything, and I don't think most people would know that unless they heard the story.
Yeah, I mean,
so that's cool. I mean,
that's a really cool thing to come into it, like, because even if like you went on the way, on the way opposite side and kind of did it in a way that probably wasn't that great, you learned about it and you learned that it can help if you do it the right way, and it got you into it, which is really cool.
100%.
Losing 100 pounds, that's an elite club to be in some ways. Like you never
Not
want
the best club, but
you never
like,
want
yeah,
to be
good
in the
club.
position where you need to lose 100 pounds, but that's a huge deal.
That is a huge
100%.
deal. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so you're into CrossFit, right? Or Carol bet you.
Mm-hmm.
What was your first then CrossFit workout, and how did it happen?
First workout was Cindy, 5 pull-ups, 10 push-ups, 15 air squats for a 20-minute AMRAP. Walked in, not knowing, like, honestly, I didn't even know, like, people took scores for CrossFit. So I just walked in, 24-hour fitness, found a pull-up bar, did strict pull-ups for 20 minutes nonstop. And then, like I say, my toxic trait is, dude, that was easy. Like, come on. Like, I always imagine, like, this was like back in the day, but if I didn't leave the workout like just absolutely cooked, like drenched in sweat, not being able to do another rep, that it was a bad workout. So when I finished Cindy and was like, oh, that's it. Like I thought CrossFit was still lame, but I was just dumb. And
Would you say
didn't know
you
better.
followed the standards?
Oh, I for sure would say I followed the standards. Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. Like,
I didn't
Chest
kick
to ground.
chest to ground. I
You
didn't,
strict.
it was strict.
Strict.
It was not, I didn't know how to kip back in the day and I'd probably get
which
thrown
is
out of-
good. Strict before kipping. Good job.
Oh, 100%. But I'd probably get kicked out of 24-hour fitness if I tried to kip on one of their pull-up bars.
Rigs.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so what would you say hooked you?
Carol betting me to do the Cinco event, which to this day I haven't done. But without that bet, like I would never even done CrossFit. I would probably still be just doing traditional bodybuilding, sprinting, like still things I did in like sports, like growing up for like power cleans, but like never actually doing CrossFit.
Job, Carol.
Yeah. Shout out to
Yeah.
Carol.
Shout out.
Shout out to Carol. If it wasn't for Carol, I probably wouldn't be here right now, you know?
Yeah. So after Cindy, after doing Cindy, then what did you follow, and what were your biggest surprises as you started doing CrossFit?
Ooh. Biggest surprises, because growing up naturally, like when I was playing sports, I would be like, those skills would come easy to me. And going to CrossFit, though, that's not the reality, right? You do something, you may get it one time, and then you try it again, and then you're like, holy crap, I can't do this. So biggest surprise was just being humbled all the time, trying to learn new skills, double unders, muscle ups, even kipping pull-ups. Even the traditional kip swing was surprising. Like, this is dumb. Like, why can't I do this? But I just kept trying, you know?
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so you've got some CrossFit under your belt. What brought you to CrossFit Fortem? Where does that come from?
So before Fortem, I was doing a boot camp and one-on-one personal training, and I just got kind of burnt out from people coming into the boot camp and not having like specific goals. Obviously the first goal in boot camp or any fitness like regimen is losing weight. But like when you get to your goal, you finish it, most people end up becoming lost, right? So a lot of people at my old job would come in, they would actually lose weight. They would actually get their goals, but then they'd be kind of stuck in a place where it's like the unknown. Like, I don't know what else to do. So when they come in, they just go through the motions. And I was always in the mindset of like, hey, I need to keep pushing these people, but this isn't CrossFit. Like I can't make them learn something new. So I was just like, hey, I'm burnt out. I got to go look for something else. And I'm already doing CrossFit. So let's go look for some CrossFit jobs.
Would you say at that point, like you would think of CrossFit as like a lifestyle thing at that point?
Yes, I would probably say even for myself, it was a lifestyle point, but CrossFit is a lifestyle when I was at that job still. And
But it was hard to get those people to do that.
Correct. Yeah. Like they would know I'm like heavily into CrossFit. They would know I do competitions, all those things, but trying to get their heads to wrap around like, hey, nutrition is the base, do these other things, learn new skills. The very tip of the spear is like sport and all these things. Like they wouldn't understand it because they were in a boot camp studio. So yeah.
Right.
Okay. And what made you, you were looking for CrossFit jobs. What made you think that Fortem was the one for you? Something special, or why was it the right fit?
So I guess I should backpedal. Back when I was in that boot camp gym, I would go to CrossFit Foothill. And I knew just from the media, Jackie and Josh would go there. And then Tiki, who is the owner of Foothill, would always tell me like, oh yeah, these people left or these people went there. And then one day I was like, hey, where do these people go? You know, because like the lack of people that I could train with, honestly, just dwindled down. But shout out to Deja. Deja was still there. But yeah, just looking for other people that would want to train and want to keep like progressing in fitness. Okay. And then I just, found Josh and Jackie through Fortem.
I remember the day you walked in.
What was I wearing?
I knew you through Instagram. I think we followed each other without even knowing each other. But you had a black shirt on, your glasses, and those maroon pants.
This dude's crazy. Yes, that was for sure what I was wearing.
And I remember in the interview, Jack and I talking, and you left, and we were like, yeah, good fit. Nice. And from there, it was history. Yeah. I remember that day like it was yesterday.
Nice. Okay, was there anything about Fortem in like your early impressions of the gym, the community that's changed to where it is now?
First impression was probably like, hey, this community is way different than what I was used to. Even in the boot camp setting, like gyms have certain vibes and cultures. This gym was a lot more friendlier, if I would say. Like when you come into this gym, like guaranteed, hands down, someone's going to greet you, a member, a coach, somebody else like that. Whereas other gyms, like you would just, hey, get in here, and then you'd be kind of ignored a little bit. So that was the first impression of Fortem. Yeah,
that's cool. That's good.
What about now?
Yeah.
What would you say? From the beginning, was it hard to, obviously as a new coach coming in? I just want your perspective on this. A new coach, members are very used to certain people, and then you throw someone new. Change is really hard. How was that experience coming in, being a new coach, and then kind of in the role you are now?
Coming in was kind of tough. I knew automatically I would not get people's respect right away because I'm the new person, right? Like you have to kind of give a little tip that actually helps improve someone's technique on a movement, and then constantly do that and constantly show up and constantly show that you are there to care and coach for them before they even like drop the barrier. Like, hey, this dude's kind of new. Like, I don't like him. So I knew coming in, I would have to earn the respect through just caring for them and just slowly making them better at one thing, or even making them believe in themselves that they could do something harder than they think they can,
Well, I think that's what makes you a good coach, I think, is that you're humble, and second thing is you care a lot about people. And once people see that you care, then they look up to you. Then they want your help, and you've done a really good job with that. And I think a lot of people benefit from that.
I'll take that.
Not everybody. So
You can't fake that.
no,
I'll take that.
It's got to
Thank
be
you.
real.
no, yeah, we love it. And I know everybody else does too. So lifestyle, fitness, nutrition, thinking about this whole thing as the CrossFit methodology as just what we do. We talk a lot about this. What would you say your core values are when it comes to health?
Balance. Like we have to be balanced in life. Integrity. Like whatever you're doing, just be honest with what you're doing and just like stay the course. And then compassion. You don't know what someone's going through. You don't know what they're struggling with. So easy. I can tell you, hey, wake up at 5 and just go to the gym. But like, I don't know what they're doing at nighttime, right? I don't know if they're battling something with family. So just balance, integrity, and compassion is probably my three values I stick to.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
How do you approach coaching others through lifestyle change? I think you've been working with some people with nutrition, especially. How do you approach that?
I solely focus on changing one thing. So I do work with a lot of people like macro-wise, right? I mean, you obviously probably have different viewpoints of nutrition, but macros, meal planning, like actual like target things you're supposed to hit. But for me, it's like, hey, if you don't even know how to count a macro, like let's just change one thing. Like if you're drinking soda, let's just eliminate soda for a whole month, right? Let's see what happens. Yeah. And then as soon as that one new lifestyle change has occurred, then I layer on the next thing, Mm-hmm. So I think the most common thing we see here is the lack of protein people consume, right? They undereat on protein. So the number one thing I probably say is like, hey, just eat more protein. Trust me, I know it looks like I'm making you eat more than you're supposed to, but this is going to be more beneficial for your overall health.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, that's really good. A good approach to, we're in the business of changing lives, right? And those little fixes, coaching people through that makes a really big difference.
And most people think it's more complex than that. They always
Right.
think that there's some like master plan that you're about to dish out to them, and then you tell them to change one thing. But then the simplest change actually has an impact. And then that's where you get that buy-in. Same way you do with coaching. You give a tip that actually affects their movement. You have them change one thing and they're like, oh, this one simple change works.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think coaching too is helping people realize it's not about doing more. It's about doing the right things consistently.
Correct. Yeah.
And that's what, as coaches, we want to be doing and I think you do a good job of that. Any current practices or philosophies that guide you currently?
I honestly think like the 80-20 rule, people say is like the 90-10 rule, but 80% of your daily habits of eating, or 80% of that should be like nutritious food, right? Like whole foods, things that are actually benefit your life. And then 20% have fun. Like don't be so rigid on what you do. But if something's so heavily on your mind, like I want to eat that snack or I want to eat that treat, just get out your system and then go back to your 80% rule, right? Like I'm going to have the rest of the day, all my healthy foods. And I guarantee if you follow that type of style, you're going to see a lot of results in your fitness journey.
Yeah.
All right, man, we're getting close here. So looking back where you started to where you are now, thinking along the lines of like the journey of a CrossFit coach, like your full-time thing, what would you tell your younger self? Like what would you like to do to develop more as a coach early on or as a nutrition coach, anything along those lines?
So I think the one thing when I first started personal training was I was very scared to tell people I don't know and to try new things. So what I would tell my younger self is like, hey, like, yeah, go learn that thing. And even if you like butcher it to a client, like you butchering that topic or that skill or that movement, you're going to learn so much more than just like hiding from those experiences, because that's how you overall learn in life, So back in the day, I remember before boot camp, I was forced to do boot camp, but I would be like, hey, I don't like talking to groups, like I'm shy,
Yeah.
And then I was thrown in there and then just took it one day at a time and just learn to, I guess, mess up and then that's going to teach you later in life. So that's what I tell myself, you know?
Yeah, that's good. What do you hope people walk away with after working with you, either in the gym or with nutrition coaching?
That I would hope that they would think that they are stronger and more capable than they think they are, both in nutrition. Sometimes people think like they hold themselves back weight-wise, nutrition-wise, and I want them to believe in themselves. So when you leave working with me, if you believe that you can do something hard, you're going to be set for life, you know? And that's in anything, CrossFit, personal life, nutrition, you know? Believe in yourself more because you're always more capable, you know?
Yeah, that's good. And I think that has a lot of weight coming from someone that's done that themselves.
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, and I think that that's a good quality in a coach too, is when people come in through the door and that coach is up there, you're up there, our coaches are up there, that they really care about not just letting you kind of skate by, right? They know you. They know your fitness level. They know what you struggle with. They know, you know, kind of your tendencies that you fall into. And having a coach around you that you can come to the gym and they can help you. Hey, we got to push it here today. Or, hey, you're not feeling it today. Hey, we can, like a coach that can do that, like you can and like our coaches can, is super important. And I think that's something that you really do well. So keep doing that.
Well, thank you. I'll take that.
Awesome, man. Okay, let's go. Last question for you. What excites you about your role at CrossFit Fortem today and something in the future? Like, what are you looking forward to the most as more time goes by coaching people here?
I'd probably say helping people change their life. That's what excites me every single day. Like, we go through just like every day where most people don't like tell you personal things, but when someone tells you like, hey, I lost 10 pounds, dude, and this, my old clothes fit, you know, that excites me. And that even like gets me like hyped up to like keep pursuing this as a profession.
Yeah.
And for the future, I don't know. I'd probably say, how big could we get this area? Like, how big could Fortem become? And then how much more of a reach can we have within the space of fitness and just like in the California area as well, you know?
Let's go.
Dream big, baby.
Yeah, baby.
All right,
man,
Josh, wrap us up, man.
All right, thanks for listening to Fortem Talk. You'll definitely be hearing from Aidan again soon. Tune in next time. We'll be here for you.